Welcome to a tour of my kitchen and conservatory. The inspiration for the kitchen was a bit of 1980s Memphis style, combined with some more traditional, cozy kitchen things. I always wanted a yellow kitchen, and I think it suits both of those styles perfectly. We've painted pretty much everything in here, including the kitchen cabinets. Luckily, the tiling already fit perfectly with the theme. The kitchen cabinets were originally a really boring light wood laminate, but this beautiful black cooker, as well as the hood, came with the house. We had to replace the refrigerator that came with the house, so of course we got a matching black one. Most of the crockery is from Arabia, Finland, or Port Miriam, which I probably mispronounced. One big inspiration for the kitchen as well as the conservatory was the Beetlejuice house post Dietz's redecoration, and this is a pretty obvious homage to Delia Dietz's sculptures. I actually have two of this Dracula souvenir mug because I love it so much. Apart from the Arabia pottery, most of this is secondhand. This frog cream jug is one of the best things in the house. This is one of those trays with fold out legs, and we use it a lot for breakfast in bed. The most striking thing about this room is definitely the conservatory glass ceiling, and the conservatory was very high up on the list of things I wanted in a house. We painted the beams and windows black, and it makes the view stand out even more, and it's especially beautiful now with all the autumn colours. I'm raising some seeds here. Spice rack from a local antique shop. The floor is usually filled with boxes and things for the cats to play with, and this cardboard cabin slash slaughterhouse for mice has become a permanent fixture because the cats love it so much. The main inspiration for the conservatory part of the room was, of course, the Addams family. I painted some of my carnivorous plants on this door with a gold pen. We got this big table for free from a guy who helped us move furniture to the house. The dried flowers are all from the garden or the conservatory. We also added this radiator cover. This giant is Nepenthes Miranda, and I've had that one for about 2 or 3 years. And when I got it, it was about this size, but as you can see, it's growing like a weed. This one was my first Nepenthes, and I've had this one for at least 5 years. I've had it since I lived in Sweden, and it's travelled back and forth between Sweden and the UK with me twice now. And when I got this one, it was anything that's getting pretty big. I've got some air plants hanging from this bat cage. This is Spanish moss, obviously. This here's a Trelliscanthia. I had one of these in Sweden as well, but I had to give most of my plants away when we moved. I pretty much just kept the carnivorous plants because I couldn't give those up. I love Begonia Rex and I got two of them. I'd like more. This is one and this is another. This is a Calafia. I used to have one of these in Sweden as well. And this is some sort of fern, obviously. This is the way I keep all my Sarracenias. I've got a few different varieties, but I can't remember the names of any of them. Some of these I've had since I lived in Sweden as well. Pretty sure this big one is an old one, and this is probably one as well. I also had one Helianthera and one Sundew. All of these purple ones on the back are coleus. They're really easy to propagate from cuttings, so I made lots of them and they make a really good backdrop for all my carnivorous plants. And these ones all came from one plant that we got from our neighbours. I've got two fly traps, one that's more green and one that's more red. And this is my newest little Nepenthes. I'm really excited about this one. This is about the size that my first Nepenthes was when I got it, so I hope that this one will be much bigger in a few years. This is a Bromeliad. In this corner I keep all my succulents. Here's another little air plant and a purple passion plant that I've grown from a cutting. I love the way the purple things on the windowsill matches the hydrangea outside. The ceramic wall plaques are from a charity shop my mum helps run in my hometown. Under the table I keep things that I want out of sight, like bins of compost and plastic pots. I water my plants almost exclusively with rainwater, which I collect from the water butt outside. Finally, here's the room all lit up at night. Thank you so much for watching this tour. I hope you enjoyed it.